Namaste and welcome viewers to another brand new episode of Campus Mirror. I'm back here at the Bennett University campus and this is the Global AI Summit. It's an international conference being organized by the School of Computer Science, Engineering and Technology. Let's take a look at what's going on. Bennett University hosted the 3-day Global AI Summit 2024 on artificial intelligence and emerging technology. As part of the summit, an international education fair was organized featuring over 45 global universities, providing a unique opportunity for academic collaboration and exchange. More than 50 speakers served as keynote speakers, session chairs, and over 45 academicians also served as co-session chairs during the entire summit. To have Dr. Santiago here, who's here for the conference. You see what's happening in India right now as far as AI is concerned. Everyone talks about how a lot of CEOs across the world are Indians, and the focus on technology also is very high here. You're here at the Bennett campus. A lot of AI focus also here is in the curriculum as well. So what do you think of the entire atmosphere? How do you feel being here?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, I've had already been talking with at least 12 or 15 students that have come with ideas, projects. The energy is crazy. I mean, it's really nice to see enthusiasm. That's what makes the difference. If you have the enthusiasm and you have the initiative to learn and to ask the right questions, then yeah, the only way is improving. It's getting better.
Also, the students seem very curious about AI, the emerging technologies and everything. So what do you think is the next way forward? Because now everyone's talking about generative AI and also the other pros and cons about it. What's the way forward?
I mean, for one new career that will probably show up in the future is prompt engineering or prompt engineering courses where you learn how to use LLMs. The problem is that having an LLM system like ChatGPT or Copilot or things like that is not good enough if you don't know how to ask the right questions, and especially how to tell what you want and what you don't want. So people think we're going to have less computer specialists or etc. because now you can do things with LLMs. It's actually the opposite. You need people that have the critical understanding to have a intelligent conversation with LLM and the customer get what you want, and it becomes a productivity enhancer. It's like when spreadsheets came along, people thought the accounting would stop as a career. I mean, have accountants finished?
AI has been an important discipline for a long time. However, recently, after COVID and during COVID, application of AI became very popular. And now we have application of AI in almost every field and every applications we can possibly have. And that is significant in medical science, in physical science, industry, academia. And so this industry and academic collaboration on AI making a significant progress in wide range of applications in different fields. For example, in medical science is very important. Then we have human resources development. Then we have media and communications. All of these are growing very fast because of the applications of AI.
Alright, we just had a look at the international conference there, and of course a lot is being said there by the speakers and the experts as well. And right now I'm here with the students here to discuss more on AI, their expertise as well as far as artificial intelligence is concerned, because again AI was something that was a buzzword when I was around in college, which wasn't really a long time ago. But now it's not just a fancy term anymore. It is something that is very essential, from writing your mails to even choosing what you eat at the end of the day, and also from researching about your school projects to even cracking UPSC. AI can do it all, and the students here at the Bennett University campus are experiencing the power of AI as well. Let's speak to the students here. Hi, what's your name?
Ashi.
All right. Tell us about how AI has been embedded in your system, because at Bennett, AI is a major focus as far as the curriculum is concerned. So how has AI changed your learning?
Okay, so basically whenever we go to our classes, all our stuff is, projected. I'm so sorry. Okay, so even our attendance and everything, that happens through AI only, and we have face learning management systems. So that is how our learning has changed. Everything has become faster and even better.
All right. So are you happy with the AI? Because earlier you could probably have proxy attendances. Now it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult right now because you have to actually attend the classes and everything. But it's good actually. Also have a new AI school and it's shaping the future really well. Yesterday we had a conference lecture with Dr. Santiago Franco. It was very well. It was a very valuable session for us.
All right. Also, when we talk about artificial intelligence, a lot of people who don't really learn about it probably think that it's all about robots flying and something magical happening. But AI, at the end of the day, it's all science, it's all engineering. So, what's been your experience with AI?
See, explaining in layman terms, AI is basically when a machine is made to think like a human and do all the tasks more efficiently, which a human can do. I use AI every day in my all my tasks. Even when I'm coding, I'm a BTech student, so when I'm coding, I use AI, and even when like all my every day.
So basically, AI is now a part of your life, and that's also something that we see with most people now. Even as a journalist, I use AI a lot to understand a lot of things, research about a lot of topics, but also a concern that a lot of students are facing it is that AI is great, it helps you do a lot of things, but also a lot of jobs are also being taken away by AI. That's a perception, it is happening, it is taking away a lot of redundant jobs, but again, at the end of the day, as a student, how do you look at it? Do you think AI is taking away your jobs or is AI making you more productive?
Actually, I don't think that AI is taking our job. I think the people who are using AI are taking our jobs because they know how to do work faster, easier, and make a optimized code that will work and normal person will do minutes, hours of coding, and now a person using AI can do in it 5 minutes. So the person using the AI will take our jobs.
Okay, so it might be true that AI is a threat for humans, for our corporate field, but at the end of the day, we have to train our models, right? AI models. So I guess that it's a 50-50 situation. The more we train the AI, the better it becomes, and it becomes a threat to us only. Yeah.
What's been your experience with AI?
Actually, I agree with Dushan. Though the people who are using AI, they are making the job easier and faster and efficient. That's why AI they cannot take our jobs, but they can help the people who are using it and make the work more efficient.
All right. Again, a lot of students are giving us very interesting replies here, and you guys also would have been quite experienced with AI. Help us understand which field are you from and also how you've been using AI in your studies.
I'm a BTech student, so like every day we have to use AI for coding, and basically AI makes our job easier because from starting to code it around takes 40 to 45 minutes, and AI can find our mistakes in 5 to 10 minutes. So yes, we can use AI in debugging and all etc. things also.
Okay. So again, like a lot of students said here, AI is a very integral part of their life, and right now it's reached a stage where they can't imagine their lives without AI. But again, there's a lot of misconception also about AI. The fact that a lot of new products are coming up. There are different ways that the generative AI is also being used, but a lot of it is not ethical. You see a lot of deepfakes, you'll see a lot of videos going around, and there's absolutely no regulation or rules as far as that is concerned. So as a student, as someone that's going to, in the future look at it as well, how do you think that should be managed?
So I feel like there should be regulations implemented by the IT sector, the government IT sector, because as you have mentioned, there are various defects running around, which is big problem when it comes to fake news. So and on X and on Instagram or Reddit, fake news can cause a lot of trouble to the society. So yeah, I think it is mandatory to bring some rules and regulations into account so that we can curb these problems.
I will agree with Anubhav what is said. I totally agree with him.
What do you have to say? A lot is being said about how AI is being used. Ethically also there are a lot of concerns being raised as well.
Just because they are raising a lot of issues in it, we just can't stop the AI, right? Rather, I think we need to focus on the main problem, which is like whatever unethically the things that are happening, I think the government should handle it, just like Anubhav has said. If the government takes the proper actions, then these things can be stopped and we can be more productive in the AI.
All right. But again, the debate comes around the fact that do you stop innovation or do you allow innovation, but at what cost?
So we cannot stop innovation, but as well as we can just take care that people should not use it, do not use illegally or wrong way. We should use it properly, and there should be some rules and regulation according to it.
Okay. So interesting there. Interesting point of view coming across the fact that yes, there are concerns about AI that is being raised as well from multiple quarters as well. But again, it's at the hands of the innovators to ensure that AI is used properly. We are having a conference here as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. Bennett, of course, focuses a lot as well on AI as well. So what has been your learning so far?
I am myself a student of artificial intelligence, and my learning has been started from the very basics. We have started from Python, which is the very backbone of AI, moving on to machine learning, deep learning, neural networks. And it's actually very fascinating to know how artificial intelligence is inspired by the human brain itself, and how humans are the very backbone of AI itself. So it has been overall a very enlightening experience, and I'm very excited to learn further.
So I feel that we've learned that we have to also use it in a balanced way, as we all know that there are many pros and cons of AI. It can be very constructive but also very destructive. So I feel that we should use it but also in a restrictive manner.
As the point she mentioned, there's multiple pros and cons of AI. Let's see the cons of AI. The first con of AI, it makes all around the people of India lazy. First of all, initially we used to do the code of 250 lines by ourselves just by writing on hand. Now we can do it just by 1 second, in a 1 second. When you have to correct the errors, we just write the 5-line code in the AI and it gives the correction of the code. That's the simplest part of AI. This is not the con, but the con is it's making people mentally lazy because unke dimag mein ye cheez nahi aa rahi.
All right, but do you think this is also making the job easier? Like now, instead of writing the 250 lines of codes that you would have earlier written, you would probably do something more productive. So do you think it's also making your job easier now?
Yes, I absolutely agree with that, because before, like 3 years back, we didn't have this knowledge of AI that we currently do, and we didn't really knew that there was a reliable and an easy and a faster way to solve problems. And currently, when we have this technology, we are utilizing it, and everybody is utilizing it to their fullest potential, and I feel like this is making everyone's lives better.
All right. Again, we're talking about AI, we're talking about emerging technologies, and we have some experts here. I mean, the problem is with something like AI, you learn something today, it becomes redundant the next month. There's something new that comes up as well. So how do you keep reinventing yourself?
We have to keep reinventing ourselves in the field of tech generally, not only AI. So it's not that different overall.
All right. What's been your experience with AI?
It has made everything much more easier, like coding and everything. And in fact, even if I have to write something or some content, it's much more easier for me to just go and use Gemini or ChatGPT and make a basic frame and then edit and make it somehow make that frame mine in a way by adding my touch personally.
All right, you guys are all talking very nice things about AI. To make it different, tell me the one thing you don't like about AI.
I don't like about it, as you mentioned, that human made AI. But the only difference is we can make AI as much as diverse we can, but AI cannot have emotions, only human. So that's one point that I think we can beat AI.
All right, so you want AI to have emotions. Isn't that dangerous? I believe there was a movie called Her, which had AI in it, which had emotions. So a very scary concept, but would you like something like that, an AI with emotions?
I don't like that concept, first of all, because that's the specialty humans have, and God made us like that. And second of all, as you mentioned in movies, we have seen Iron Man and Ultron, what happened. Because AI is trained on our data, and we know humans have made mistakes. But the best part about what humans are is emotions, how we care. Even we make mistakes, we learn from them, and we forgive. Forgive and forget are the best thing which we humans have, and AI doesn't. So that's the best thing we can do right now. And about the AI, it's good at a certain level when it's controlled. Something having control is the best thing which humans can and AI cannot.
All right. At what point do you decide that, okay, this is too much innovation now, let's calm down a little, let's keep the AI in check? Because again, at the end of the day, you want innovation, you want more of it, but there's also concerns about it getting out of hand. This is something that OpenAI is also dealing with now. So at what point do you think enough is enough?
When I see that my creativity is being killed by AI, that is the point where I think that I should stop it now. And be as a human completely and not AI.
What's the one thing that you hate about AI?
Again, it kills creativity at some point because if we use it extensively a lot, it will affect you as a human being.
All right. A lot of dangers about AI being spoken about, especially as far as elections are concerned. For example, I walk around with a mic. I'm getting you information. I'm getting people information. But there's also a chatbot that people refer to, and that gets you information from sources that you don't even necessarily know. And that's also a source of misinformation. So there are a lot of concerns about AI in terms of misinformation as well. So how does one combat that?
Sir, basically there is a problem with AI that they are training their model with using different source of data, which is not verified yet. That's the biggest problem where we have to stop that. So we can tackle it by verifying. There are many other chatbots which can actually check whether it's correct or like it's not. So we can tackle this problem with that.
So you're saying it randomly scrapes data from different sources without actually verifying it. So how do you have a solution for that?
Sir, there are, we can release some guidelines and to tackle this, like paperworks, and that's the problem where we are YouTubers and they are complaining about that stealing their data, and there is also some other, they are happy that they are actually taking their misinformation and spreading it.
Correct. So clearly, again, you're talking about guidelines that have to be in place, and with any technology, there has to be a check and balance also that needs to be done. The guidelines, of course, have to come from the government as well. So what are you expecting? What should the government do to ensure that while AI does benefit all of us, it does not contribute to the misinformation and also the deepfake videos and everything that we see floating around?
I think a policy should be drafted for AI. The use of AI should be kept in check, that it doesn't get out of hand.
All right. So how's your experience been with AI at Bennett?
AI, we are actually using AI everywhere. Like if we have to write essays, we are using AI, and for the attendance, like we have a facial recognition system. So everything is also QR based as well. If we want to, go have lunch, so we have to go show a QR. So everything is based AI. So like university is like everything. Nothing is no more books or all the stuff. So like all the PDFs are over there. So we are studying as well also with AI.
Also, a lot of times what happens is you see a lot of videos on the internet. How do you say if it's a deepfake video, if it's an AI video, or if it's an original one?
Well, that is a major con of the AI, that we can not really come out of our own potential in the front of the world. We can never really guess if a video or if a performance is based on the AI or it is just done by the humanity itself. And I have just been learning AI since it has been emerging in the world, and at some point the AI can really be harmful to the world, and we should really use it in the great sense.
I think that it should work for us, it should not be the other way around, and that's it. That's what I have to say about it.
The thing is, AI is almost everything now. AI is everywhere. So at the end of the day, AI will work for us, but eventually we are also working for AI only, as we are creating the datasets, we are training the models, we are eventually working everything in AI only. So we can't really go back from that space now.
Yes, AI is also controlling us, but it is more useful for us because they take because it is reducing our loads of time, helping in assignments and various different fields also, like video, like editing, in every other aspect we can use AI.
So AI do help us a lot, but still the AI has started controlling us in our own lives, and we have been facing some issues as discussed, like the deepfake videos and all. So that is a major concern.
My thought about AI is simple. AI helps us in every way possible. In college life, we use AI in day-to-day life. We use AI to do our work, to do our coding culture, and AI helps us in a lot of ways. AI is everywhere nowadays, but they have cons too. AI have cons too. For AI, as a student of AI, I saw that there are many deepfake videos in the internet which cause harm to many reputations, many of them.
So as for my point, AI has come for a long way, and every field, basically in social media, health, auto driving cars, in every field. But one drawback which I am facing or I am seeing in the country, that students are not getting creative much because of AI. Like in colleges, students are getting the questions of codings and all. They're easily misusing the chat GPT to get the code.
Are you doing it?
Yeah. No. I think everyone is doing, but...
You just admitted that. that you're using ChatGPT?
Yeah, taking help a bit, but it's creating bad for them as they are not being creative and they're not learning from
So
this.
I used to use, my friend's help also. So even I was just taking help. I was not cheating.
That's the drawback that they are not talking to their friends, discussing the points and getting more. As we discuss, we get to learn something. But they are just typing in and getting ChatGPT and copy and just
Let's
paste.
ask your friends here. Do you guys think using ChatGPT in exams is called cheating? No. Well, looks like well, you guys are students of AI for sure.
That's wrong.
The Global AI Summit welcomed thought leaders and innovators from across the world, reinforcing Bennett University's position at the forefront of technological advancement and also its commitment to driving global innovation in AI and emerging technologies.
Yes, there has been a little bit of a hype for some time, but now, as they say, when the rubber meets the road, the actual use cases and problems gets addressed, and we are seeing that the customers are doing that, and Bennett University is focusing their students and faculties and research in this particular area is a very good thing to look at, and looking at the infrastructure which they have for the students and for research for the faculties, I think they are up to the mark, or maybe excel in these areas, and very few universities are focusing on that, and I would encourage the university to keep up their focus on this area, and also the emerging technologies which are coming in the space like cloud and IoT.
This is the word here from the Bennett University campus. The students are extremely happy with AI. They're learning with AI. AI is integrated in different parts of their curriculum as well. But again, at the end of the day, they want a policy to be framed by the government as well to ensure that while they continue to enjoy AI and its benefits, the other things, the other dark side also is kept in check, and that does not ruin information or even internet as a whole. Alright, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Campus Mirror. I'll be joining you next episode with lots more.